Right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to our Usana family. No, we will be starting in a while. So while we are have before we start, no, while we are having our announcements, please do remind your downlines, your business partners to join us in this evening's training. Ayan. So we will be learning a lot from our speaker tonight. So this is a very important skill, no? A skill that you have to learn. Of course, a lot of informations and a lot of tips from our guest speaker. Of course, before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Michelle Arcansalin, no? I'm your sales manager who is based in from his office from Usana, Philippines, based in our Davao office. So maayong gabi sa inyong tanan and to all the 175 and counting no participants in this call. I know later meron pang mga papasok no and we will be waiting for them. Ayan. So let me proceed with some announcements. No, so for this week we have our online business series, no, the importance of rank advancement. Rank advancement, alam natin, is a very important, no, important milestone in our USANA journey. And this week we are focusing more on actually the rank advancement. And last night we have a very powerful talk from our new Diamond Director in Cebu, no? He talked about why you should rank advance. And our speaker last night was Diamond Director Leonardo Abay-Abay. And for this evening, we are going to have our Emerald Director Lorenzo Dipon. Of course, he is going to share to us the effective tools for rank advancement. How are we going to prepare? Ano yung mga kailangan natin before we rank advance, all right? And then, right after the rank advancement, syempre, the road to executive, and that will be discussed by our Diamond Director, Karen Bachelier. That's going to be at 7 o'clock in the evening tomorrow, no? So our online business series is always at 7 p.m. That's happening every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So that's for our online business series. And more announcements. We have Your Health and USANA. So we have invited the Director of Product Development and Research, all the way from Salt Lake City. No, she will be discussing the USANA whitening toothpaste, the USANA Celavive products, and development updates. Of course, that's our Director of Product Development and Research and Development, Kay Junko. Ayan, siya yung susi sa mga product development natin. So that's going to be on Thursday, no, at 10 o'clock in the morning. So we have our Zoom meeting ID here and the passcode. Please invite also your business partners, no, to join us in this training that will happen on Thursday. Okay. So next we have no our last 10 weeks. Our last 10 weeks for the Leadership Summit in Maldives. So wala na po itong atrasan. So please watch this. Yan. So this is one of the dream destinations ng halos lahat sa atin to go to Maldives. So our the cut-off no will end no for the Maldives incentive trip is going to be on May 28 on 2020 May 28 this year, and we are on our last 10 weeks. Ayan. So please remind those who are running no for their leadership summit na to continue, no? Walang bibitaw at walang manghihinaan ng loob. Ayan, tuloy-tuloy lang tayo. And very exciting news about the USANA Live, no? This is the USANA Asia Pacific Virtual Convention. It will happen on April 23 to 24, 2021. And good news that the registration is now open. You can register for the general access, and this is for free. All right? So I hope lahat tayo, no, all our business partners, lahat ng ating USANA associates, free lang naman to. So, I hope we register dito sa ating Asia Pacific Convention, virtual convention, ang ating USANA Live. And of course, syempre, merong advantage if you register via the VIP access. Okay? You just have to pay $29.95 and you will have an access for the virtual convention for 30 days. Alright? 30 days nyo pwedeng balik-balikan ang mga talks, ang mga magagandang events, and the recognition, of course. And the advantage of the VIP access is you will have a VIP live group chat with Jay Shetty. No? Alam natin he's a very, very famous, no, motivational speaker, inspirational speaker, mga ganon. So he has books, no, na for sale, no, and then maganda nito, he is going to have a live chat group. This is a one in a lifetime opportunity na makaka-chat natin itong mga ganitong sikat na personalities. And of course, yung ating VIP one-on-one with Dr. Myron Wentz, you will also have an access to that if you register via the VIP. So you also have an exclusive virtual home office tour. Meron tayong exclusive group chat with Dr. Oz with a surprise guest. So dun lang po ito sa ating VIP access for the Asia Pacific Convention. You will also be receiving giveaways and 30-day access video on demand. So that's for our USANA virtual convention. And of course, we also have our local recognition. We are going to have the USANA hybrid event. No, this is for the Philippine market. It will happen on June 13, 2021. Now, ano ba itong hybrid event? Okay? The hybrid event, merong live na event, meron din tayong virtual. Okay? So, you will get an access to the VIP event, no, event tickets, which we are going to sell soon if you will rank advance to gold and up. So, ang may pwede lang, may privilege lang to buy the tickets are those who will rank advance to gold and above starting January 20 hanggang June 4. So kung hindi ka pa nagra-rank advance ngayon, this is the right training for you to get some tips, no, and information on how to rank advance para makasama ka dito sa ating USANA Philippines very first in-person event under the new normal. So this will happen in Okada, Manila. Isa ito sa mga pinakamagandang hotels, no? So please watch out for this. And of course, let me just reinforce, no, our current or our ongoing is incentive trip, which is the Team Up Step Up travel incentive in 2022. So it will be in Bali, Indonesia. So the objective really of this incentive trip for the benefit of the new associates is for you to bring more people to USANA, because when you do the USANA business, it's very important that marami kayo, hindi ka lang nag-iisa. You have to bring more people to build your leaders and to establish your organization. And when you do that, kailangan maraming tao, no, sa organization. So you have to bring in people to your organization. And with that, it will also create momentum, no, sa inyong team organization. And of course, it will develop teamwork in your prospective organization. Dahil when you want to run or when you want to qualify for the Team Up Step Up, kailangan tulong-tulong talaga kayo. Hindi pwedeng ikaw lang mag-isa ang nagra-run, because you need people for you to help, no? You need people for you to help na para maka-generate ka ng mga requirement ng mga sales volume points. And of course, tutulungan mo din yung mga bagong members of your team to also qualify para lahat kayo kasama sa Bali, Indonesia. Alright? So, ang totoo talagang objective nito is to establish your organization and to establish your USANA business. Yung incentive trip po ay icing on the cake. Medyo pampagana lang siya, pero definitely, ito yung mga real objective ng ating Team Up Step Up na incentive trip. So, we have 3 periods, no? We are currently on our first period, which is started February 12, and it will end on May 14. So this first period will run, will run for 14 weeks. And then we have the second period, and it will run for 13 weeks. Same with 3 periods that will run on 13 weeks. So our contest period for the Team Up Step Up will end on November 12, 2021. So how are we going to qualify? We already have simplified the mechanics. We have the trip for 2, trip for 4, and trip for 6. And if you want to avail, if you want to get the level 1 prize, you have to generate 4,500 sa dalawang period. So I mentioned 3 periods kanina. Any dito sa tatlo na to, 4,500 each period sales volume points or 9,000 sales volume points sa isang period. So you can bring your co-applicant, you can bring your downline, pwede mong dalahin ng iyong mommy, daddy, 'di ba? So you can bring it's you, and you can bring another isang companion for this trip if you get the level 1 prize. So ano ba yung sales volume points, no? Para dun sa mga bago. Yung sales volume points, these are the corresponding points that you get when you buy USANA products. Example, Cell Essentials. You buy Cell Essentials, you get 34 points. Yun yung kailangan mong i-accumulate, okay? For you to avail of for you to get or win the level or the trip for the Team Up Step Up. Next is that we have the level 2. Isa sa period, you have to generate 9,000 sales volume points, and then yung dalawa doon, 4,500 each. Or, dalawang period, isa-isa doon, 9,000 sales volume points. So you can bring 3 of your friends or your family members. Next is yung ating highest level, which is the level 3, wherein kasama ka and 5 of your friends or 5 of your family members or 5 of your downlines. You just have to generate 9,000 sales volume points sa lahat ng period each. Okay? So these are the sales volume points requirement. Now, along with that, we also have the requirement for the new associates. So you have to have at least 4 new associates who activated their business center. Minimum of 4. You can enroll as many as 10, 20, 30. It depends on you. Ang requirement lang natin for this contest is 4 with business center activation. Next is that for every rank advancement to sharer, if ever, kunyari sa period na to, ang goal mo ay 4,500 sales volume points. For you to qualify, dapat isa doon sa mga direct sponsor mo will rank advance to sharer. Yan. And if your goal is to hit the 9,000 sales volume points, dapat dalawa sa iyong direct sponsor will rank advance to sharer. So yun yung mga additional requirements. And most importantly, you have to opt in sa hub. So you will not be able to join our contest, if you will not opt in sa hub. So this is non-negotiable. Okay? How are you going to opt in sa hub? How are you going to opt in? You just go to the hub, look for the logo of the Bali Team Up Step Up, click on that, and it will direct you to this page where naka-check yung TUSU option button and submit. So that's how easy to opt in. So if ever hindi pa po kayo nakapag-opt in, then you opt in today or right after this training. Ayan, ang question ng ating isang sales manager, si Joyce, kumusta na ang mga Team Up Step Up ninyo? We still have few weeks to end our period 1, medyo marami pang weeks na pwede tayong mag-pre-qualify for period 1. Ayan. Kindly share in the chat box kung kumusta na ang mga Team Up Step Up ninyo na pagraran. Meron ba dito sa ating participants in this call this evening who are running for the Team Up Step Up? Kindly type me. Ayan. So, hihintayin ko ang mga sagot ninyo as we go along. Ayan, abtik, kung sa Bisaya, abtik, ang dami-daming nagraran for the Team Up Step Up. Thank you very much sa inyo and good luck All right? Good luck. And that team up step up will also help you, no, to rank advance. Syempre. And this is one tool talaga for you to help you rank advance. So, ang dami ko nang sinasabi, no? So, let me introduce our speaker for tonight. I know very excited kayo to learn from our speaker for tonight, no? And he is also very excited to share his learnings, no, or expertise in the tools in rank advancement. So our speaker for this evening is one of USANA Philippines Emerald Director. Ayan. He is a graduate of Management Accounting at the Ateneo de Davao University. Yan. So, former branch service officer for Vismin sa bank ito siya nag-work, and he qualified also, no, for the Leadership Summit. He qualified for he is a qualifier sa mga travel incentives and also a growth awardee. Hindi lang isang beses kundi maraming beses na. That's why he already is our Emerald Director right now. So, let us all, no, send our virtual clap to our Emerald Director, Lorenzo Dipon. Good evening, Zo. Loy kasi ang tawag ko sa iyo. So, Zo tayo ngayon. Okay, good evening,
Okay,
Zo.
so good evening, Ma'am Michelle. Thank you very much for that. No? At saka good evening sa tanan, sa mga Bisaya din ha. Maayong gabi kaninyo. Okay, and to all associates here. And then, baka shout out kay Kim Tesoro, di ba? Thank you sa support. Ayan. So anyway, so I'm so blessed and honored to share my journey sa inyo, tsaka how we also manage as a team and as a family naman to have that rank advancement. Okay? So, can you please type me if you've heard about, narinig mo yung story ko or kilala mo ako, can you please type me? Tsaka, ayun, meron din, okay? So, ayan. So, kung hindi mo pa ako narinig, can you please type 10? Okay? Number 10 if hindi mo pa ako narinig. Okay? Ayan. So, maraming hindi nakakilala sa akin. Okay lang po yun. Okay? Kasi hindi ko rin kayo kilala. Okay? Joke lang. So, the importance of this is, you will, diba? I mean, you will hear other people share their story. At the same time, you can borrow our story and share it to your friends and to your associates. At saka, probably ikaw mismo, masasabi mo na, okay, pwede mong gamiting hugot yung mga story namin na kung nakaya nga namin, kaya mo rin. Okay? So, ayan. So, can you please type excited if gusto mo lang marinig? Okay? Paano ba namin to ginagawa ang Usana namin? Okay? How you can work with your family as well and your team. Okay? How can you effectively work with them? So, ayan. So, let me just share. Okay. So, ayan. Okay na. So, I'm Lorenzo Dipon and I've been doing Usana for the past 7 years already, and I'm so blessed ngayon kasi we are doing Usana as a family. Okay? So, meron ba sa mga audience natin dito na you are doing Usana as a family, or probably you have your sister, your brother, or your mom, or your dad with you na nag-Usana? Kasabay mo ngayon? Can you please type me naman? Okay? So, ayan. Merong sabi ni Tina, mother niya. Sabi ni RM, diba? Grabe yung isa, wala. And okay lang po yun kasi ikaw po ang magdadala sa kanila. Okay? Yan. Sabi ni Brett, yung sister niya. Okay? Tsaka sabi ni Lisa, how I wish. Okay lang yun. Okay? Wag na i-wish. Ipagdasal talaga yan. Okay? So, anyway, I met Usana through my sister. Okay? So, she's my direct sponsor. So, siya po ang nagkaladgad sa akin sa Usana. So, I'm so, it's such a great privilege to be working together with my sister tsaka yung buong family ko ngayon sa Usana. Okay? So, imagine one person said yes, then eventually, iba yung under my sister's organization, ang dami na namin, okay? Not just in the Philippines, but outside the Philippines as well. So, ganun lang yan, okay? Don't be sad or down na pag ikaw lang muna yung nag-use sana, tapos parang hindi pa positive, or hindi pa okay, hindi pa pala okay, or nag-use sana yung makasama mo sa family mo, okay lang because you just need to show your results to them. Kaya nga, that's our topic right now, okay? So you just need to show results para sila naman, makakasama mo rin sila. But prior to Usana, okay? So let me just share this to you. So sometimes a lot of people, or diba, even tayo, we pray for breakthrough, okay? So we pray for breakthrough and we pray for God's blessings na, Lord, ito na yun, guide me in all. But sometimes God doesn't allow us to get what we want. Okay, so way back 2011, my sister was supposed to go to New Zealand kasi yun nga, diba, as a nurse, okay, sino ba mga nurse dito? Okay? Type nurse, kung nurse ka, okay? So, ayan, meron tayong mga nurses. Okay, so my sister was supposed to go to New Zealand, but hindi lang natapos yung mga papers niya. But yun nga, somehow my parents was so disappointed sa kanya kasi 'di ba syempre ang laki ng nagastos and all. But you know what? 2 days after yung pinaka-last na batch nakalipad doon, okay, the biggest earthquake hit New Zealand. So after that, my parents, 'di ba, siyempre galit na galit yung parents ko at first. Pero after hearing the news, okay? After hearing the news, grabe iyak ng mom ko tsaka ng dad ko. Sabi nila, buti na lang hindi ka nakaalis, Len. Okay, kasi kung probably if my sister was able to go there, probably hindi rin namin na-meet si Yuzana ngayon. Okay? Or probably, yun nga, I'm sure, wala na akong sister, okay? Nag-iisang anak na lang ako. Pero, my point is, sometimes, ba, gusto talaga natin mag-advance, gusto natin bilis na talaga lahat, and we are not getting the breakthrough that we want. So probably there's something in us or sa atin that we need to fix. Okay? So tama sabi ni April, but there's always a reason for everything. Okay? So wag naman magtampo. Okay? So instead, pray to God and ask, Lord, ano yung message behind this? Okay? Teach me para mas maintindihan ko siya lalo. So ganun. And at the same time, the main reason why I did Yuzana is for my family. So dalawa lang po kami. So that was way back in 2018. So it's such a great honor and privilege as well to share my journey dun sa Mall of Asia. So actually nakakamiss din pala yung kaba. Okay, iba yung kaba dun, pero nakakamiss din pala. So yun nga, your story ngayon will eventually become a story for everyone to hear. Okay? So yan lang po yung payo ko sa inyo. So, sino ba dito yung mga mahiyain, mga introvert, okay? Mga, ayaw kumausap ng mga tao, okay? Type me, okay? Ayun, sabi ni Stephanie. Ayun, mga introvert, mga mahiyain. Okay lang po yan, okay? Kasi, that's how I started. But through series of events, through trainings and all, I was able to develop those things, okay? So, that's my family. So, I know, diba? Medyo lockdown tayo ngayon. So, this is the best time because, di ba, you have that time to spend with your family as well. Tsaka yung mga, di ba, yung mga tumutulong din sa'yo in the business. So, di ba, pray as though everything depends on God. Work as though everything depends on you. So, regardless of what will happen, always remember, this journey is, di ba, yours to win. Okay? So, wag kang bumigay. And, tawag nito, it is very important for you to set goals. Okay, very important yun. So, sulat yung set goals. It is very important for you to set goals so that when time comes, okay, na feel mo yung pagtakbo mo ng PPPS. Okay, meron ba tayong mga PPPS runners dito? Okay, type PPPS. If tumatakbo pa ba yung PPPS mo, nasa 56 days pa yung mo? Ba, you have 56 days? So, ayan. So, if you're still running for your PPPS, honestly, friend, okay, never allow na hindi mo siya makuha because that's gonna be your first pin. Okay? Na very important next to MDC. Okay? Later you will understand what is MDC. Pero yung ngayon, okay, make sure to hit your PPPS. And sa mga direct sponsors nyo, okay, sa mga nag-invite sa inyo sa Yuzana, kaladkarin nyo sila. Wag nyo silang patulugin. Sabihan nyo, friend, sponsor, di ba? Yan, 27 remaining na lang sa akin. Kaya mo yan, di ba? Kaya mo yan. So, make sure you will really hit that one. And sa entire mga sa kasamahan mo, so ask them how they were able to hit their PPS because meron mga journeys, mga stories din sila or how they were able to hit their PPS. Okay? So wag kang mahiya. So guys, sa akin, 'di ba, mahiyain ako, pero pagdating sa Yuzana, tanong talaga ako because I didn't have the skills. I didn't have the knowledge. I didn't have, 'di ba, the I don't know how on how to do Yuzana, how to share Yuzana and everything. But I'm so blessed kasi even though I'm not part of their organization, okay, they were still, di ba, tinulungan pa rin nila ako. Okay, so grabe ako ka-thankful to them. Okay, one day hitter. Last day, ayan, di ba, kaya naman pala. Dapat sana one day na lang, di ba? So sabi ng iba na, I was able to hit my premier platinum pay setter in just one day. Kasi yan na pala yung last day. Okay, so congrats to you. So ayan. So ano ba itong mga effective tools for rank advancement? Okay? So actually, it's not too much, okay? Pero minsan nga, 'di ba, sa sobrang basic, sa sobrang busy natin or probably ganun, hindi lang natin napapansin, okay? So I will focus on this. Okay? So because these are the things that will help generate CVP, These are the things that will help generate points, and this will help you generate, di ba, production. Okay? So, ano ba tong minsan hindi natin napapansin? So, ako dati, pinapabayaan ko lang talaga to kasi parang sabi ko, okay, meron naman akong mga upline. So, sila na yung tumutulong sa akin. But, the moment you have an associate under you, kahit isa lang yan, okay? You already have a team. Okay? Kahit isa lang yan, dalawa lang yan, kahit sabay-sabay pa kayo nag-join, okay lang yan. Okay? Treat it as if you are already a gold director. Treat it as if it's already 100 associates under you. Okay? So, ayan. Okay, if you're starting in Usana, whether you start with 200 points or yung 3 business centers, you have that team manager good for 6 months or a year. Okay, mga 10 months, mga ganun. So, make sure na ma-maximize mo to. So, imagine, ganun ka-generous yung company natin. Kasi, binibigyan ka ng team manager. So, dito, okay, makikita mo to lahat. Sino yung mag-upgrade, sino yung close to check, or meaning yan, sino yung malapit na mag-income. At the same time, sino yung magra-run na ng PPS under your organization, whether you know them or not directly kasi malaki group mo, or sino yung magra-rank advance. So, ito, very important yan. Okay? So, kami din sa group namin. So, ito din yung tinitingnan namin. Tsaka meron pang iba. But it's not about just looking at sino yung mag-upgrade, close to check, PPS, or nag-rank advance. Okay? Kasi, you also need to be, sensitive. Okay? Paano mo ba mahihit yung upgrade? Okay? Paano niya ba mahihit yung upgrade? So, ito yung medyo makuti. Okay? So, actually dati, okay, hindi masyado ako ganun ka-patient. So, sabi ang tagal naman. Bakit hindi nila naintindihan? Okay? O bakit hindi nila alam? So, sino sa inyo dito, okay? Can you please type, me again, if, when you were starting in Usana, or ngayon, if nag-uumpisa ka sa Usana, medyo nahihirapan ka on how to dispose your products, paano mag-upgrade, paano mag-approach, paano gumawa ng prospect list, ganun, okay? So, wag kayong mahiya, okay? So, at least alam din namin, okay? So, at least alam din ng mga sponsors nyo or mga coaches nyo. So, I'll give you some tips, okay? Medyo magtatagal tayo konti dito. I'll give you some tips. Kung, di ba yung mga ginagawa sa Usana, okay? If there are areas na, hindi ka magaling, okay? Or hindi ka ganun ka-confident, then make sure, wag kang mahiya magtanong. Okay? Kasi yan yung pitfall natin. So, even ako dati, that's my pitfall. Kaya natagalan ako for my rank advancement to gold when I was starting in Usana. So, I became gold mga 2 years and 9 months. So, medyo natagalan kasi hindi ako nagtatanong. So, yun yung mali ko. Kasi yung mindset ko, parang employment mindset na pag nagtanong ka, wala kang alam. Pag nagtanong ka, hindi ka magiging regular. Okay? So, yun yung mindset na dala-dala ko. Kasi imagine, 16 years tayo nag-aaral. No ID, no entry. No complete uniform, hindi ka makakapasok. So, ganun din yung mindset ko dati na pag nagtanong ako, baka bobo ako. Okay? So, instead, I was doing Usana on my own. Okay? So, pag naging Lone Ranger, so bawal yan dito. Okay? So, the moment I kept on asking paano ba mag-invite, sino ba ini-invite, okay? Baka minsan umiiyak na tayo, parang sabi ni coach, ginawa ko na lahat, in-invite ko na lahat, pero wala pa rin. Okay, 100 na na-invite ko, pero wala pa rin. Okay, 50 na, wala pa rin. Then try to assess yung 50 or yung 100 na in-invite mo, quality people ba? Okay? So, baka probably, that's one of the reasons why we're not getting the results that we want. Kasi baka yung ini-invite natin, yung mga walang vision sa buhay, mga wala silang pakialam sa health nila and all. So, ang point ko is, how can you offer something if they don't need it? Okay? So, mahirap mag-offer ng isang bagay kung hindi mo kailangan. So, example, kung hindi ka naman coffee lover, tapos bebentahan ko si Maria Roxanne sige, i-complete natin, Ibalobor. Okay, sorry tama yung pagka-pronounce. Okay, what if binentahan kita ng coffee, tapos ayaw mo ng coffee kasi napapalpitate ka talaga? Okay? So, it doesn't mean na na maling market si Rox, okay? Si Roxanne na lang kasi parang Xerox, di ba? Si Ma'am Roxanne. It doesn't mean na maling market siya. Probably, mali yung product or item or yung service na binigay ko sa kanya. Okay? Ayan, I'm not a coffee person. Kung hindi po to scripted, hindi ko po siya associate, okay? So, hindi rin po ako kilala, hindi pa siya naka-follow sa Facebook sa akin. So, hindi po to scripted, guys. Anyway, ganun. So, very important yun. So, gaya sa akin, if yung sister ko in-invite niya ako through products, probably magno-no talaga ako. Pero yung pag-invite niya sa akin, sabi niya, "Lloyd, gawin natin para kanila mama." Okay? So, dun ako nahila. Okay, I mean, it's the same company, it's the same products, it's the same complan, pero my point is there are different ways for you to invite your guest. Okay, very important 'yun. Kaya nga actually itong how you can upgrade, okay? Makukuha mo 'yan or you can dispose your products if you have the right market. And if you have or hindi man siya okay, if hindi naman siya nagte-take ng supplements, okay lang, you can educate him or her to take the supplements. Okay, to take Usana. Okay? Probably nahihirapan ka or probably ayaw niya talaga, then make sure you maximize. So I know alam niyo yung friends, okay? Yung friends, relative association, neighbors, and saka sick people or people who are health conscious. So when I started my journey sa Cebu, wala akong, I mean, I was born sa Cebu pero hindi ako doon lumaki. Okay, dito na ako sa Davao lumaki. So wala akong kakilala talaga doon. Okay? So what I did is I asked a lot of referrals. Even to my friends dito, nag-ask ako ng referral. So yung mga ka-org ko sa Cebu, yung mga organization ko dyan sa Cebu, kung titingnan mo, naging friends or nagkakilala kami because of Usana, because of that person, that person, that person, that person. So you can really maximize your business through asking referrals. Okay? So very important yun kasi probably pag nag-stop tayo kay Anat Jolly Ampere, okay? Tapos sabi niya, "Ay, hindi ako mag-Usana, ayaw ko niyan." Pag nag-stop ka doon, wala na, okay? But instead, tanungin mo, "Bro, Amper, 'di ba? Baka may ma-recommend ka sa akin. Alam ko masyadong ano ka na, 'di ba? Okay ka na, pero probably, 'di ba? Probably along your organization or your friends, baka kailangan nila si Usana or probably they need this opportunity." Okay? So, actually, yung tools andiyan 'yan, okay? Ito yung medyo conscious kami. So, yung mga tools mo dito sa Usana, okay, andiyan na siya, pero it's up to you para i-manipulate siya, para gamitin siya. Okay? You just need to give the right question to that person for you to get the results that you want or for you to get the feedback or answer that you want. Okay? So yung mga upgrade na yan, diba, paano na siya mag-income, paano ma-hit yung mga PPS or mga rank advancement. So always remember, di ba, we're not talking about hindi yan sila mga gamit or what. They are people. Tao yan sila lahat. That's why, you really need to be sensitive to them, to be sensitive to their needs. Okay? So, pag alam mo na or may idea ka na, then that's the perfect time for you to invite them. Okay? Kasi eventually, very important, okay? Number one, di ba, important for you to have a goal setting, for you to be reminded every single week, ano ba yung dapat mong i-hit? Okay? So, if you're starting in Usana, di ba, what I mean is kung zero or maliit pa yung income mo last year, way back 2020. So, this is the perfect time and avenue for you to give your best for Athens, Greece. Bakit? All you need to do is to grow your commission to $15,000 plus your previous year. Okay? So, try to ask your direct sponsor or your mga silver directors or na mga upline and above, okay? Paano ba ma-hit yung AP growth or paano ba ma-hit yung Athens Greece? Okay? Baka nahihiya ka lang, hindi mo tinatanong, okay? So, if you're starting, that's the best and perfect time for you to hit kasi ang liit ng requirement. Parang nahulog lang yan, $400 per week, 386 yan, more or less, round off natin, 400 to 420 per week. So, it's very doable. Okay? So, kasi if you have, 'di ba, if you do goal setting, 'di ba, if you equip your organization, if you equip your people sa organization mo, anong mangyayari? Okay, they will know how to operate or do the business. Okay, so there's this one question na, why do we need to give trainings to our people? 'Di ba magastos siya? Okay, so there's this one person, sabi niya, magastos if we give free trainings or free seminars to our employees. Okay, tapos bakit dong relevance? Bakit sila bigyan ng training? Then one person asked, anong mangyayari if we don't give them training? Anong mangyayari if we don't equip them? Okay? So mas malaki pa yung pinsala or damages if we don't equip our organization, if we don't equip ourselves. Okay? So kaya nga tawag sa atin independent distributor because diba, syempre, you do it independently but you have bonus niya may team ka. But this is your business. You really need to take charge of your business. Okay? So, this is how your organization will look like, di ba? Pag ano na, pag Friday, di ba? Nagdo-drawing na tayo lahat. Tama? Sino ba mahilig dito mag-drawing? Parang, oy, Rox, konti na lang, Rox, konting push na lang, mag-rank advance ka na. Di ba? Excited ka na, tama? So, ano mangyayari? Ang gagawin ni Rox, okay? Maghahanap siya. Sino pa yung i-follow up niya for team up, step up niya to Bali, Indonesia? Kasi probably hindi pa siya nakapunta doon. Okay? Kasi iba yung background nila ngayon. Okay? Or, di ba, maghahanap siya na sino pa yung pwedeng one last stretch, one last push for her para may ma-follow up siya, may bibili ng products, may mag-enroll, or yung associate niya probably close to check na. Okay? So example, a very good example, gaya niyan kay Jess. So ang gagawin ni maghanap tayo ni Des, okay? From Accelerate. So anong gagawin niya? Hi Jess, 'di ba? Kakamustahin niya and all. Then sasabihan niya kasi syempre si Jess is a new associate. Jess, meron ka, diba, you have 1,250 points sa right mo, and you have 750 points sa left mo. 250 points na lang. You'd be, di ba, mag-rank advance ka na to builder. Your first, di ba, $200 in Usana. Ganun. So, explain mo naman. Wag na, basta 250 points na lang, rank advance ka. Wag naman ganun. Okay? Kaya nga, you really need to guide them. So, Jess, sino ba yung for follow-up natin? Okay? So, kung may, for example, may notebook ka. Okay? For example, may notebook ka, so follow up mo, Jess, di ba may nakausap tayo last, sino ba yan? Si Pinky, di ba sabi niya, gusto niya yung products, tapos pag-isipan niya. Okay, follow up natin si Pinky. So, ganun. So, you help them, you guide them. Okay, I know makote siya, I know medyo, tawag nito, medyo matrabaho siya. But trust me, you need to be patient dito. Kasi pag hindi ka patient, trust me, mahihirapan ka talaga. Okay? Remember, we are not your, di ba? Hindi naman kami empleyado, hindi na sila empleyado, hindi tayo boss. Okay? We are business partners here. Okay? So, kaya nga, be patient. Kasi guys, sa akin, it took me 2 years and 9 months for me to become, gold director. But, okay? I'm so blessed and privileged kasi yung sponsor ko, yung sister ko, tsaka yung na-direct sponsor niya din, yung first enrollment niya si, diba, Arcela Viv Brand Ambassador, okay, si Miss Josan Grino. Grabe, 1 taon niya akong pinagtiyagaan kasi sobrang introvert ko. Imagine, 1 taon para lang maintindihan ko ang sarili ko na dapat mag-Usana ako. Imagine, andyan na ako sa Usana, pero hindi ko pa rin nakita sarili ko na mag-Usana kasi takot ako. Mas nauna pa yung takot kaysa pangarap. Okay? Ang laki ng mga pangarap, may dream board lahat. Very important 'yun, may dream board ka. Pero nung tinanong na invite mo na ba? Na-type ko na, hindi ko pa lang na-send, 'di ba? So bakit gano'n, 'di ba? May message na-create na, naturuan na, tinuro na, tinype na. Ang pag-send na lang, hindi pa na na-send kaya hindi na follow up. Okay? So I'm so blessed kasi grabe sila ka-patient sa akin. And because of them, okay, the reason why you need to rank advance, why you need to do it fast, is to pay it forward to those people na tumulong sa'yo. Okay? So, yun. So, gano'n lang, di ba? Ganito lang yan. So, ano yung ginagawa niyo when you're starting? Same pa rin sa ginagawa namin when we hit our executive Ruby, nag-hit kami ng Emerald and all. So, gano'n lang po. Okay? So, wag mo na i-complicate kasi minsan nakalimutan mo lang mag-send. So, even ako ngayon, nagtataka, bakit nagre-reply yung client ko? Yung pala hindi na-send. So, shucks, bakit hindi na-send, di ba? Kasi ang daming phone, di ba? May dalawang cellphone. Tapos minsan, yung nag-type ka, nababa mo kasi may tumawag, yung kabilang kinuha mo, hindi mo na-send. So, kanino kasalanan? Kasalanan ko, hindi yung kasalanan ng sponsor or upline ko. Bakit hindi ko sila na-follow up? Okay? So, very important yun. And, ayan, diba? Having the right tool for the right job will really help you para ma-achieve mo yung mga results na gusto mo. Okay? So, hindi lang ibig sabihin na meron ka ng tools, alam mo na. Okay? So, it is very important na, syempre, you have your presentation material. So, kami nga dati, di ba? Yung laptop namin, kasi, hindi pa yung mga MacBook, kasi wala pa kaming pera, di ba? May extension wire po kami, 10 meters. Okay? Kasi minsan, yung table ng coffee shop, andun yung saksakan. Tapos kami nasa kabilang, shucks, naunahan tayo. So, meron kaming tawag dyan, plug-in rights. Ano ba yung plug-in rights? Nagdadala kami ng adapter na 3 ang pwede isaksak plus extension wire na merong apat na gang or apat na saksakan kasi sa isang table may laptop, okay? So meron kaming plug-in rights, okay? Para sabihan mo, excuse me, Amper, okay lang po ba isaksak ko yung extension cord ko? Pero meron pa akong adapter, hindi po matatanggal yung power mo. Kasi siyempre nagagalit yan, tama? Ako na una dito, tapos tanggal naman ako ng rights. Kaya meron tayong plug-in rights. Okay? Magdala ka ng adapter. So imagine, ganun pa yung ginagawa namin dati. Plus, ito pa, nung wala pa kaming laptop, okay? Or may laptop kami, pero namamatay talaga yung battery. Kasi, siyempre, di ba? For 2 hours lang, pag hindi ka nakasaksak. So meron kaming clearbook, ginugupit pa namin yung mga True Health tsaka True Wealth. Okay, yung pagpakli mo, minsan lumilipad yung papel, excuse me ma'am, di ba? Minsan pinupulot mo pa sa sahig. So imagine, ganun nakadali yung ginagawa nyo ngayon. Online, Zoom na lang, minsan pa nga, di ba? Yung Zoom nyo, hiniram nyo pa sa mga uplines nyo. Wala kayong binayaran sa 20, di ba? 24/7 yun. Okay? So, those are, di ba, the simple tools na hindi natin na-acknowledge. So imagine, invest on those, especially Zoom. Invest on Zoom because hindi naman ako paid dito sa Zoom. Wala akong nakukuha kahit piso. Okay? Pero ang point ko, what is 700 or what is 1,000 pesos if yan naman magbibigay sa ng $1,000? Okay? So invest. It is very important, invest. Okay? Ayan, shout out kay Coach Mau. Okay? So dati, ayaw ko talaga mag-invest. So short na lang, no? Sabi ko sa sponsor ko na ayaw ko pumunta ng Manila training kasi number 1, ikaw nag-invite sa akin. Number 2, napilitan na ako, tapos ako pa magbabayad. But you know what? When I went to Manila Convention, doon ko talaga nakita yung bigger picture. Kaya nga, never miss conventions, never miss events because that's where you will grow. Okay? Promote events because libre na lang yung lahat. Wala kang babayarin. Okay? Tsaka, wag yung attitude na, narinig ko na yan, alam ko na yan. Okay? Kasi ganun ako dati. So, kung narinig mo na yan, alam mo na yan, master mo na yan, dapat ikaw ang nagtitraining. Kung hindi pa ikaw ang nagtitraining online, so meaning hindi mo pa yan alam. Okay? Kaya attend a lot of trainings. Okay? Ayan, ACTI. Diba? Alam ko na yan. So, trust me, nakakamatay yan. Okay? Nakakapabagal yan kasi yan isa sa mga bagay na naghinder sa akin. And ito, when your coaches and mentors or even your sponsors, probably with or without big results pa sa Usana or sa business, respond. Pag nag-text sila, pag nag-chat sila, respond. Okay? And always, di ba? Pag may alam ka na, teach. Pag may alam ka na, automatic i-teach. And very important, be teachable. May results ka man or wala, nagka-results ka naman ngayon, naging stagnant ka man ngayon or what, be teachable because the moment you stop na nagiging teachable ka, mas lalo kang babagal. And tatanong mo talaga sila, saan ba ako nagkulang? Ginawa ko na lahat. Nagkulang pa rin ako. Okay, trust me, hindi ka nagkulang, hindi ka lang naging teachable. Okay? O hindi ka lang nag-respond. Kaya hindi natin nakukuha yung results. And ito, okay? Ano yung greatest tool natin? Or ano yung greatest asset natin? Actually, tao. Okay? It's not the website, it's not the, syempre, di ba, yung Usana natin. But remember, you are working with people. Kaya nga, people are your greatest asset. So, you don't build a business. You build people. And the people will help you build the business. Yun yung maganda dito. Kasi when you help your associates, okay, down the line, okay, you will also help those people na sa taas niyan, even ikaw. So, for you to really know na may alam ka, is pag na-execute mo or na-share mo or natuturo mo properly yung mga dapat mong, yung mga dapat ginagawa sa Usana. Okay? So, yun nga. So, how to spot a leader? Okay? So, it doesn't mean na leader na may result agad. Okay? So, guys, sa akin, parang wala akong, for me, I cannot see myself na may potential, pero nakikita pa rin ng iba. Kaya nga, pag kinukulit ka ng mga sponsors mo o ng ibang tao, be grateful kasi kinukulit ka kasi meron silang nakita potential sa'yo. Okay? And sometimes, hindi natin nakikita may potential ka tayo. So, how to spot your leaders? Okay? So, actually, ayan, meron yung mga gold chip. So, itong mga gold chip, but these are the people can duplicate, probably na hindi gano'ng kabilis, pero nakakapag-grasp sila. Okay? Sila yung mga self-motivated, hindi mo na kailangan i-remind. Okay, may training, i-share mo yung products, okay? Kasi hindi po sila gugulong, pupunta sa neighbor mo, at saka magkakatok sa pinto niya, try mo ako, sir, di ba? Ako yung sales engines, di ba? Maganda po akong product. Okay? So, sila yung mga self-motivated na they can do it. Okay? Pero syempre, huwag mo nang pabayaan, okay? Remind mo naman, turuan mo naman. Sila yung mga competent, di ba? They have great attitude for learning, di ba? And they are also able to work with others. Okay? At the same time, di ba, they can also commit 5 to 10 hours of training per week. Okay, imagine, di ba, after you work, I know some of you are working. Okay, congratulations for that. Okay? If you are still employed or you are doing part-time pa in Usana, can you please type part-time? Okay? Can you please type part-time so that our associates can, ano, di ba, malalaman nila. Kasi I mean, there are other people, sabi nila, ay naku, nahihirapan ako kasi part-time lang ako eh. Actually, doing Usana is ideally part-time, for part-time. Mas malaki pa yung numbers, okay? Or yung population ng mga part-time compared sa nagfo-full-time. Okay? Or probably, baka, di ba, fulling time na lang. Okay? So, mahirap din yun. So, ayan, daming mga part-time. Okay? So, congratulations. Okay? Congratulations na you're doing this on the side. So, yung nga, yung 8 to 5, 9 to 6 mo na job for your daily needs yan. Okay? But yung mga 6 p.m., 7 p.m. onwards, para yun sa mga pangarap natin. Okay? So, meaning, in your organization, merong mga gold ships dyan. Okay? Ito yung mga alas. Ito yung mga people that will really help you. Okay? And another one, itong empty ship. Okay? Ayan, sabi ni Rose Samson, part-time. Okay. So, ano to mga empty ship? These are the ones who are in the program for several months and you still have to convince them that this will work each time you see them. Okay, ano ba to? Okay? Yan, taga-kita coach, parang tingin ko, parang hindi pa sa akin. Okay, ang hirap-hirap. Okay? So, parang hindi mo rin parang everyday na lang, ganun pa rin. Okay? Try to assess yourself. Okay, try mo sarili, bakit ganun ba yung perspective mo? Bakit ganun tingin mo sa sarili mo na hindi ka ideal for hindi ka ideal for Usana? So probably meron mga self-limiting beliefs. Or baka yung belief mo sa company, yung belief mo sa products, belief mo sa business, belief mo sa sarili mo, sa founder natin, hindi pa ganun kalaki. So what do you need to do if you're starting in Usana? Attend a lot of trainings. That will really help. Okay? At saka if medyo matagal-tagal ka na rin dito sa Usana, kasi you're not still getting the results that you want, probably meron lang tayong hindi ginagawa. That's why we're not getting the results that we want. Okay? So wag ka ding, 'di ba? Wag kang mainip. Instead mainip ka, magpa-goal set ka, mentor or magpa-evaluate ka, magpa-check ka. Saan ba ako nahirapan? Saan ba ako nagkulang? Then tell your sponsor, tell your uplines, mentor, nakakaya pong sabihin, medyo matagal na ako dito, pero minsan nahihirapan talaga ako. Okay? So guys, sa akin, minsan I ask, 'di ba, nagtatanong pa ako, anong magandang caption dito pang post sa Facebook? Or sabi ko, Chin, paano ba ma-promote to? Or 'di ba, when I also ask Kim, okay? So Kim, paano ko ba ma-push tong Procosa at saka Magnicaldi? Kasi nagji-gym yun. Ako hindi ako nagji-gym, nagja-jogging lang, pero wala akong ideas or ano yung mga language na ginagamit nila and all. So I ask them for help. Hindi naman ako engineer. So I also ask my associates, my engineer, paano mo ka ba na-invite? Paano mo ito na-share? Okay? So, in our organization, okay, there are people na nagiging gold ship at saka there are people na nagiging empty ship. Okay? But everyone has the potential when they start in the business. Everyone, they have the potential to become successful. Okay? And it is our, di ba? And nasa atin din yun on how we can convert them to a gold ship at saka hindi sila nagiging empty ship. Okay? So ito mga, di ba, itong mga silver ships na yan, tayo yan. Okay? Tayo yan ngayon. So when you sponsor someone, they come in a silver ship and it's basically determined by how you work with them. Kaya nga, set boundaries, set goals, okay? Tanungin mo, parang ganito, example, Ma'am Serelita, okay? Ano ba yung best time for you to do Usana? Okay? Or ilang hours ba yung best time for you to do Usana? Or probably, sabihan ako ni Roxana, Enzo, yung best, kasi medyo busy ako next week. Pero can we meet on Sunday para makapag goal setting tayo and all. So, tayo, it's our obligation, it's our duty, di ba? To remind our sponsors, to remind our coaches and our mentors. Kasi ang dami, di ba? Ang dami natin. Okay? So, tayo yung mangulit. Huwag mo hintayin ikaw yung kukulitin. Tsaka kung ikaw yung kinukulit ngayon, you're so blessed and you're so lucky kasi tinututukan ka. Okay? So, you're so blessed and lucky ka din kasi andyan sila. So pag andyan sila, make sure hindi ka rin tumatakbo, hindi ka gumagawa ng excuses. Okay? So, yun. So, how do we, di ba? Paano ba nagiging gold ship yan? Okay? So, ano ba yung mga characteristics nila? Ano ba yung mga traits nila? So, ito yun. Meron silang good learning and listening attitudes. Okay? Sila yung mahilig mag-attend ng training. Sila yung nagbibigay ng mga opportunity meetings, sa mga spa party, ano pa ba dyan, mga mag-lunch ng mga business presentation and all. And ako rin, I'm so happy and blessed sa mga associates ko kasi they also remind me. Okay? They also remind me na Coach Loy, medyo nagkamali ka doon or Coach Loy, medyo ano to. So, ako rin personally, I also welcome na they also, parang correct me. Okay? So, very important yun. And ito, very important to ask questions. Okay? They love asking questions because asking questions, that also helps na para ma-educate tayo. Okay? So, sila excited sila about the business. Okay? Pag nakita mo, Coach, may nabentahan ako, Coach, may invite ako, Coach, may kami ako presentation. So, diyan mo nararamdaman yan. Hindi yung, grabe, Rox, ang hirap nakakapagod. Mahirap yun, okay? Divert, okay? Kausapin mo, bro, ano nangyari? Bakit yan? Bakit? Saan ka ba nahirapan, okay? Huwag mo din sabihin, ganun ba? Yun nga, ako rin, nahihirapan din ako. Dalawa na kayo, di ba? Isa lang, dalawa na, okay? Nakakahawa po yun. Kaya nga, dapat positive energy, okay? Remind mo, tingnan mo, di ba? Sorry, Roxa, peace. Kasi kasi nakikita ko nag-respond. Kumapop up yung photo mo. But anyway, di ba? Hope to see you soon, di ba? Sa mga travels natin. So, ayan. So, pag medyo na negatron siya, remind mo. Di ba? Kasi pinasend yung dream board niya. Kuya Lorenzo, tingnan mo dream board mo. Ay, naku, sorry po, hindi pala mahirap. Okay, nagkamali lang. Okay, nagkamali mag-invite. Okay? So, yan yung mga characteristics na mga, when you have those kind of people, okay? I can make sure fun to be with ka, hindi yung pag nakikita ka, problema na naman, mangutang na naman to, huwag naman ganun. Okay? So, mahirap yun. Pero alam nyo, may good news din yan. Pag pini-PM ka ng kamusta, alam mo na yun. Manghiram yun. Ibig sabihin, nakikita nila na may pera ka. Okay? Pag hindi ka tinatanong, wala kang pera. Okay? Joke lang. Pero, ito lang, okay? So, patapos na po tayo. So, I have a question. Sino ba dito or who among you guys ang sinabihan na Rodel Gonzaga, balikan mo lang ako pag mayaman ka na. Okay? O, type 100 if narinig mo na yan or sinabihan ka na niyan. Okay? Balikan mo lang ako pag successful ka na. Okay? Yan, ang dami. Okay? So, nakakatawa. Kasi, even ako, sinabihan ako, balikan mo lang ako pag mayaman ka na. So, wag kang ma-disappoint. Okay, wag kang masad. Okay, kasi yan yung ginawa ko. Okay? And I'm so disappointed. 2 years after, nakita kami ng kaibigan ko, sobrang happy niya. Sabi niya, kamusta yung sana nakita ko, naging successful ka. Tapos yung 2 years na yun, grabe yung dinadamdam kong pananakit. Okay? Na-hurt ako dun. Kasi nabihan niya ako, balikan mo ako pag mayaman ka na. Then later on in my journey, okay, Joyce Villamin, nung sinabihan niya pala ako, dun ko na-realize na, balikan mo ako pag mayaman ka na. Nakita niya pala na maging successful ako sa iyo sana. Kaya nga, sinabihan niya ako, balikan mo ako pag mayaman ka na. So, huwag kang ma-down. Okay? Huwag kang ma-disappoint. Huwag kang umiyak. Okay? Ganun. So, how to launch your gold ships? Paano ba sila ma-educate? How you can help them? Number 1, through immersion. So, if you have the chance to meet them personally, kasi neighbor lang sila. Okay? Medyo social distancing lang, wear your face mask and face shield. Okay, alcohol, dala-dala, huwag ka makihingi. Okay? Make sure, kamustahin mo naman kasi iba din yung, diba, yung parang nakikita mo personally. Pag may chance lang, tsaka pag feasible. Pag hindi, diba, make sure you call them, you chat them, video call, ganun. E huwag naman puro, diba? Pag nangumusta ka, huwag naman kamustahin mo bigla, tapos yung sana agad. Diba, kamustahin mo naman na tao, diba? Buhay ka pa ba? Kumain ka na ba? Ganun. Huwag naman diretso pag tawag mo, yung sana agad. Diba? Masyadong transactional tayo, friend. No? So, huwag naman ganun. So, and remember, when you do business with your associates, it's not, hindi lang si Rox ang ka-business ko. Even yung family ni Rox. Kasi, if something will happen, at least friends mo sila lahat. Okay, wait, tita, patulong naman kasi medyo hindi nagpaparamdam si Rox. Nabisi pala. Tapos iba na yung nasa isip mo. Di ba, bakit di siya nag-reply? Tumatakbo na, yung pala na-busy lang, nalobat, nasira yung cellphone, di ka na-replyan, nakalimutan niya yung password niya sa Facebook na block. Okay? So, masyadong advanced din tayo mag-isip. Okay? Minsan ganon. And yun nga, okay? So, if you are selective about the things you choose to read, ba? Look at or listen to, then you are taking effective action. So, meaning you need to be selective for you to become effective. Okay? So, there's a lot of people who wants your time. But always remember to focus your time to those people who deserves your time. Okay? So, kaya nga, pag hindi siya importante, hindi siya nakakatulong, wag nyo nang gawin. Okay? Pag nadidistract ka lang, wag mo nang gawin. Okay? But if it helps you na ma-motivate ka, gawin mo. So, guys, sa akin, before I bought my car, konting stories lang tayo. Okay? Paulit, every year, every week, diba sabi na, dapat na-feel mo, naamoy mo, nahahawakan mo yung dream mo. Okay? So, yung time na yun, dream car ko is yung Fortuner. Tapos, syempre, in-entertain pa ako ng agent. Tapos, alam mo yung 6 months ka na pa ulit pabalik-balik sa showroom, hindi ka na kinakausap and all. Kasi, ay nako, lang pala ito, vision casting lang pala ito. Okay, ganun. Pagkatapos, after a year, nung bumalik ako doon, maaga, before 9. Tapos, sabi niya, anong ginagawa mo dito? Papa-change oil. Okay. So, dito siya part doon ha. Okay, anong year model? Mas taka ko, baka anong year model? Sabi ko ng 2017 na Fortuner Avantgarde. 2017 Yan yung bago namin eh. Di ba yan yung tinitingnan mo? So, oo, kumuha na ako last week. Tsaka, kumuha ka last week, bakit hindi mo ko sinabihan? Sabi ko, bakit naman kita sasabihan? Hindi mo naman ako kinakausap. Okay, kasi nga, syempre, isang taon. Di ba? Isang taon, every week, andun. Di ba? Checking your dream board in actual. Okay? But you know what? Ang moral sa lesson is, pag hindi pa nag-respond yung client mo, okay, wag mong pabayaan. Never burn bridges. Okay? Never burn bridges because baka makagaya ka sa kanya. Okay? At the same time, it's very important na nakikita mo talaga yung goals mo. Kasi it will help you na ma-remind ka din. Okay? So, ganun. And yun nga, work with 5 serious people at a time kasi hindi mo naman talaga kaya lahat. Kaya nga, tayo, when we have an associate, di ba, make sure to step up. Okay? You step up so that di ba, mas matutulungan natin yung sponsors natin, yung uplines natin para mas nakakahugot sila. They can go down. Okay? And okay, disclaimer lang. So this is not a guarantee that the moment you join and you sign up in Usana, you will be getting the result that we also have. Okay, so these figures are not guarantees or projections of actual earnings in the business. Okay, so success with Usana, diba, results only from hard work, diligence, and leadership. So your success will depend on how you effectively, diba, do your job. Okay? So, ano bang makukuha mo? If you really push yourself, if you aim for rank advancement, if you try to hit yung mga results. Okay? Ayan. So, ito yung first time nag-travel kami together with my dad. Kasi all expense paid travel for 2 yan. Okay? Pero side trip kami. Personal money namin to. When we went to Melbourne. So, nung time na yun, nag-alita kami na kaibigan ko. Sabi nila, yung planet Earth daw bilog. Sabi ko sa bilog. Sabi, hindi, flat. Sabi ko, bilog. Hindi flat, sabi ko, bilog nga. So, nag-skydive ako. Nung tumalan ako, syempre may video ng GoPro. Sabi ko, bro, ayan, circle siya. Oo nga, circle. Kasi kasabay kami. Imagine, ganun, yun yung ginawa namin. Okay? So, minsan, for you, di ba, para makita mo, gawin mo talaga. Okay? So, you just need to jump for you to see. Okay, yan yung point doon. And ayan, we're able to go to Cairns, Australia. Tapos, ayan, very exciting yan. So, kasama yung dad ko. Na we're able, nag-side trip din kami to Sydney, so personal money na namin to. And nung andyan kami, okay, sabi ng dad ko, ano kayang feeling makasakay ng cruise ship? So imagine, even though nag-travel na kami, di ba, may wish pa rin di ba, may mga wish din yung dad ko tsaka ako. Sabi niya, ano feeling makasakay ng cruise ship? So sabi namin, pa-picture tayo kasi baka ba ng araw makasakay din tayo. Okay? And 2 weeks after, umuwi kami ng Pilipinas kasi yung mga damit namin, mali, hindi siya pang dagat. So kailangan namin umuwi ng Pilipinas. Napa-laundry kami. Tapos we were able to go to Maldives. Okay, I've been there way back 2016 and sana ba yun? Okay, nawala yung ko. Anyway, may mga souvenirs kami doon. Then, nung umuwi kami ng Pilipinas, sabi ko talaga, Lord, gusto ko nang humataw. Mahirap din pala, puro travel. Okay, nahihirapan ako. Sabi ko, gusto ko nang humataw. Nung pag-uwi ko ng Pilipinas, Okay, sabi ng mentor ko sa kanya, pupunta tayo ng Manila kasi may ano tayo, may tawag ito, appearance tayo sa ano, US Embassy. So, anong US? Anong appearance? Kasi mag-US kami. Ha? Mag-US naman kami. So, we were able to visit the main office of Visana. So, sariling expense na namin to. So, we've been there. So, amazing. As in, it should be part of your goal na makita mo talaga yung main office natin. It's nakakaiyak talaga. Okay? Nakakaiyak talaga. We were so teary-eyed doon. And, yun nga, sabi, then 2017, we're so able to travel sa Dubai. So, ang dami kong mga kasamahan dito. Okay, if kasama kita sa Dubai, okay, type 100. Okay, kasi alam ko, 'di ba? Nagkasama tayo diyan sila Coach Glenn. Ayan, 'di ba? Siya kasi Coach Monique, mga idol, mga BFF, 'di ba? So, you should make sure you push yourself kasi during those big events, that's the moment and that's the perfect time for you to know and to ask tips. Okay? Yun yung reason bakit namin hinihit yan is for us to know tips, to get tips in the business. Okay? And we're able, yan, di ba, to meet Dr. Dennis Waitley in person. Amazing talaga. Okay? So, andyan. So, I think magkasabay rin kami nito sa bus nila, mentor Denver and Clarissa. Pero hindi pa kami friends nun, okay? Mga huyu. Okay? Hindi pa kami close kasi, iba shy type tayo, okay? Shy tagbayad, shy tag-present, shy lahat, okay? So, yan po yung mga magaganda sa introvert kasi shy type tayo, guys, okay? Ayan, so, slide ka sa leap of faith, okay? Nung nag-slide ka, lalaki ka, pag alis mo sa tubig, babae ka na, naging ambassador ka na sa Labib. So, mga ganun. Okay, joke lang po yan, okay? So, my point is, nakakasama mo yung mga idol mo or mga people you really look up. Okay? So, 2018, we're able to qualify din sa family incentive nito sa Usana sa Korea. Pero, sayang lang to kasi my dad wasn't able to go with us. So, medyo nagtampo yung father ko. Kasi sabi ko, hindi ko naman kasalanan, hindi ka pinayagan o ng work mo, sabi niya. Ganun lang. Wala siyang respond. Kaya nga, pagka-April, nag-cruise ship kami. So, sabi ko, napapatawad mo na ba ako? Sabi niya, okay na. Okay, joke lang. But you know what? This is another free incentive ni Usana. So, andyan, ang dami namin naging new friends dyan, naging super close. So, that's the beauty of doing the business. Okay? Kasi you put all your effort, then pag na-hit mo yung mga incentives na binibigay ni Usana, kaya nga, it is very important for you to eye on the price. It is very important for you to push yourself to do that last stretch before ka matulog, follow up, lahat gawin mo. Okay? Kasi pag nagising ka, nakalimutan mo, trust me, maalala mo yan next year. Okay? Naku, sayang, hindi ko nagawa. Okay? Kasi nga natulog ka. Okay? And, ayan, so I'm so blessed din na sama ako dyan. Okay? Dinala ako dyan sa Cape Town. Anyway, we're supposed to go to Sri Lanka kaso naudlot yan. Okay? But still, I'm so blessed na we qualified for that as well. Then yung family incentive, yung Team Up Step Up to Taiwan. So, ang dami din under my organization. There are a lot of people also rank advance to gold. Got their leadership summit, mga Team Up Step Up. And yun nga, napaka-exciting. Kasi, you're not doing it on your own. You're doing it as a team. Okay? So, sorry. And anyway, so yan. So, di ba, ito na sa Bible nito, come you who are blessed by my Father, take your inheritance, the kingdom prepared for you since creation of the world. So imagine, I was so reminded nito by Coach Marites and Rene Mendez. So they are one of the new Ruby directors in Usana. Sabi nga nila, Lord, we want to claim the delayed, yung mga blessings mo na binigay mo na hindi lang namin kinuha. Actually, God has already given the results that you want. Tayo na lang yung kulang. The reason why hindi pa natin nakukuha yung results natin is because we're not yet ready. The reasons why dinadaanan mo yung mga dinadaanan mo ngayon is for you to be prepared. Okay? So I know there are some of you di ba? Mga athletes dito, mga online gamers, or meron kayong mga nagte-training, di ba? Imagine, when you started, may training pa, tapos eventually, nagiging magaling ka na. So, ganun din si Usana. Okay? And I'm so blessed to have a team, di ba? To have my Usana family with me. Okay? So, hindi naman, di ba? We're not family related, but you know what? Ang masaya dito is that when you work with those people with the same goal, with the same dream, nagiging madali lahat. Kahit nakakapagod, kahit nire-reject ka minsan, okay lang. Kasi andyan sila to comfort you. Andyan sila to guide you. Andyan sila to remind you. And andyan sila to also help you. Okay? Kaya nga, I'm so thankful to my team, especially to my mentors, okay? Sa mga tumulong din sa akin na mean, kung saan ako ngayon, okay, especially to my sponsors, to my sister Helena, kanila mentor Romel and Daisy, mentor Rob and Selena Rances, sila mentor Eric and Raquel Ching, so sila mentor Jed and Joyce Ardido. So even though I'm not part of their organization, but they're pandun sila para tumulong sa akin. Okay? I'm so blessed to have them as well. Kaya nga, be grateful and thankful to those people na hindi nag-give up sa'yo. Kaya nga, wag kang mag-give up. Okay? So, ayan. At the same time, from everyone who has been given much, much will be demanded. And from the one who has been entrusted with much more will be asked. Kaya nga, when you have your organization, pag lumalaki yung group mo, nafe-feel mo yung, nafe-feel mo yung tension, nahirapan ka, or hindi mo na alam anong gawin, normal lang yun because you have a bigger responsibility. And tayo, mga bagong associates, our role is to help our sponsors, to help our uplines, and our mentors. Mentor, ano ba yung pwede ko ma-contribute para matulungan kita? Okay? So, ganun lang. Okay? So, you just need to give yourself. Okay? Kasi, the moment you keep on practicing those small baby steps, eventually, when you have your organization, sanay ka na. Okay, alam mo na ano yung gawin. So, faith is about believing even when you can't see it. So, I'm so thankful kasi when I didn't have the results, even yung corporate ng Usana, they were there to help me. Okay? So, even si sila, Ma'am Michelle, so I'm so thankful to them na they never gave up on us. Okay? Sila Ma'am Joyce, so pasalamat ako sa kanila, Ma'am Lisbeth, Ma'am Cherry. So, you know what? Even though they are not associates in Usana, pero nafe-feel ko na they're already part of the family. Okay? And, so, share, konti na lang, no? So, I know na overtime na ako. Last year, we were not getting the results that we want. Ang dami na nag-rank advancement. So, sabi ko, Lord, grabe, I really, parang gusto namin na, din umangat. But, hindi talaga namin na-hit. Okay? But, pero yun pala, iba pala yung binigay ni Lord sa amin. So, on our 13th week, sa executive, sa run namin, we became executive Ruby on our 13th week. Malamang kasi 13 weeks yon. But it was our 3rd week sa Emerald namin. Kaya nga, on the 14th week of our run, we became Emerald Director. So, grabe yun, okay? Late na kami, October na kami nag-rank advance. Ang dami nag-rank advance on March, April, May, June. Then sabi ko talaga, Lord, how come they're getting the results? Bakit nag-rank advance sila? Kami hindi. Kasi may kulang pala sa amin. Okay? Kami pala yung kulang. So, God really honed us and prepared us before giving us that result. Okay? So, yung mali lang namin doon kasi sabi namin, Lord, sana kahit 1 week, matikman namin yung diamond income. So, binigay naman yung 1 week na yun. Pero kasi yung prayers namin, kahit 1 week lang. So, kami yung kulang. Okay, dapat pala, Lord, thank you in advance. Okay, diamond. So, kami yung kulang. Di ba, hindi yung team, kami yung kulang. So, wala kami ibang ma-blame. So, these are some of the travel incentives of Usana. And, Ma'am Michelle, can I have at least 5 minutes or hindi na? Okay na ba? Kasi
Sure, Lorenzo. No problem.
So, konting story lang to. Okay, so hindi po to incentive ni Usana, but I have a story to tell to you. So, there's this one boy who every single day, okay? So, if you're using an earphone, so baka mabigla ka kasi may music ang marinig. Okay, hindi ko po yung boses. Okay, baka mabigla ka. But anyway, there's this one place, okay? Dito sa amin, hindi pala siya sa amin, medyo malayo siya sa amin. But here in Mindanao, as in maganda siyang lugar. And there's this one boy na every day, yan yung nilalakad niya. There's this one person who got a photo of him. Tapos na-post niya on social media. So, ang dami nagtanong, santo. Okay, kasi ang ganda. As literally, ang ganda talaga. So, I will show it to you. Okay? So, gusto niyo bang makita yun? Do you want to show it? Do you want to see it? Ano ba yung tinutukoy ko? So, ang ganda talaga. Okay, so probably some of you nakita to, some of you hindi niyo pa nakita. But my point is, sometimes we keep on looking outside, diba? Outside the box, labas ng lugar natin. Saan ba tayo makakagawa ng organization? Saan tayo makakahanap ng team? Pero minsan nakakalimutan natin yung environment natin, yung neighborhood natin, yung circle of influence natin, andun lang pala. So what's my point? Sometimes, we keep on looking sa isang bagay na hindi natin nakikita kasi hindi natin tinitingnan anong meron sa atin. Okay? So, watch this 1-minute video and this will gonna be my last. Okay? So, yun yung story doon. Okay? Every day, andun lang siya sa kanilang lugar. Hindi lang nanonotice. Okay? But nung naging popular siya, doon pa nila na-realize, maganda pala talaga siya. So, sometimes, hindi natin nakikita, maganda siya kasi everyday andyan na. Everyday given na. Okay? Kaya be grateful of the talent, skills na binigyan ni Lord sa'yo. Okay? Ayun.
你看大雪微背后。
So, yun lang. Okay, so yun nga. Sometimes, nasa atin na, hindi lang natin na-notice. Kaya, give your best, do your best ngayon. Naka-advance tayo, guys, para makikita tayo sa Athens Grace. And thank you so much, Yuzana. Thank you so much, everyone, kahit overtime ta konti. Thank you so much for staying. And, yun nga, follow me on IG as well, okay? Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lorenzo. No, thank you very much for this very fun learning evening, no, on what are the tools on rank advancement, and definitely maraming natutunan yung ating mga participants in this call. And salamat sa pa-drone ni Philbert Lu. Ayan. So maraming salamat, and hope to see you again tomorrow for another online business series on what's the next step in rank advancement. So there are a lot of things that's in store for you when you rank advance. You grow your organization, you get the rewards and everything, no? And what's the next thing? Yung ating pagiging executive, and that will be discussed by our Diamond Director, no? Charmaine Bachelier. Ayan, Jermaine Bachelier. Hindi. Ano pala yon? Sorry. Our speaker for tomorrow, ayan. So, watch out for our topic for tomorrow. So, good night, everyone, and thank you very much. Have a great evening. Karen Bachelier, ayan. So, thank you very much. So, watch out for Karen Bachelier tomorrow. Thank you, Joyce. Si Jermaine ang lagi ko naiisip. Bye, everyone.